Punch, y'all. This is Spike Punch.
Hope the killers understand.
Andrew Hypes is a producer DJ from Waynesboro, Virginia, originally. I live in Richmond now, but I like to think of myself as an innovator, creative, and outgoing, for sure. So I've been involved in music my whole life, been surrounded by it. My dad was a musician. Mom and dad always had music in the house going on. But dad was a drummer. He worked at a record store. But my dad got me into everybody from Public Enemy to Tribe Called Quest. That's how everything really started, hip hop wise. Anyways, it was 7th grade. But yeah, my dad played me In Fear of a Black Planet. And he played me Midnight Marauders, and
changed your life.
Yeah, that did it. That did it for me. That's when I was like, I want to get involved, but I didn't know specifically what I wanted to do. For the longest, I wanted to DJ, which I ended up starting DJing first. But yeah, I used to take a record. It was a double cassette player. You know, you could record from this cassette to this one, but so I would leave the left one playing, and my parents would never buy me turntables at that age. I was 13, 14 probably at this time. I didn't end up getting them until I was about 16, but basically, if you held down the stop button and you pressed fast forward or rewind on this tape, it would almost emulate a scratch sound. And so that was my form of cutting and scratching and stuff like that. Granted, I couldn't record me actually making those sounds because you're not really supposed to do that with a cassette player anyways, but that was my means of DJing at the time. So yeah, that's when everything like really started. Oh, wow. Top 5 favorite producers of all time. Pharrell, Tim, Prince. I don't look at Prince. Prince is above everything, but Prince, Pharrell, Tim. I have to say my OG Bink, man. Bink's been like a mentor, you know, and that's not even why. He's just his catalog of music and the way he makes music is so soulful and organic. Yeah, I wanted to save this for like the unsigned, you know, the people that aren't really out there like that yet. But I would say Gabe Niles is a producer from Virginia Beach. And this kid is like next level. This kid's amazing. So I would say those 5, including Gabe right now, for sure. Oh man, top 5 dead or alive. Starting would probably be Prince, just to collaborate for sure.
That's a shocker.
Yeah. Probably didn't see that one coming, all purpled out and everything. But nah, probably Prince. Probably Michael. For sure. Jay-Z. I would love to work with Adele. I think that would be super unique. And honestly, I'd probably say Sam Smith right now. You know, I would that variety of people for sure. I think each and every one of them is incredible. I mean, that's not so much anything new these days as far as these days go, but it's how the potential that you hear in the sound is what I think a lot of people, you know, misinterpret. They're like, you know, why do you do that? But it's the potential of the sound that you can get is what I strive for, you know. So it's all about being creative, man. It's just these days there's so many of the same producers and it's all the same thing sonically. And so I want to be pushing that envelope. I want to be different. You know, I want to be a trendsetter, not a follower. So basically, one morning I got up, was doing my routine, showering, and I went to shave, and then I had just charged my razor up fully the night before. And when you do that, it makes such a strong sound, and it actually made a perfect, I think it was a G note, perfect G note. And because like I said, I've been singing my whole life, so I knew the scale, all that stuff, and I literally started doing the scale with the razor sound. And I came in, recorded it into my condenser, and then just started manipulating the sound, posted the video, and I think within 3 days the video did like 5 million views, something like that. So it was, yeah, man, I mean it's all about pushing that envelope, but yeah, that all started from me doing my daily morning routine. So IBM reached out to me and wanted me to recreate the same idea with sounds from their data center. So they paid for me to travel to, I went Montpellier, France, Paris, London, Poughkeepsie, New York, and I got to go to IBM's data centers and record their computer server sounds, beeps, fans, all that kind of stuff. So it was super neat. You know, it was cool to see everything come together in about 6 months, and I ended up DJing in Vegas at the MGM Grand for the actual Edge convention that IBM throws every year. So I got to see new technologies, and you know, just the fact that music took me there was like the coolest, you know, the coolest thing for me, I think. Some of the artists that I'm working with right now, definitely my brother Evan Barlow. We've got some stuff going on. One of our records I produced for him just did, or it's close, I think close now to 200,000 streams on Spotify. So that's dope. It's called Butter Topping. Evan Barlow, Atia Inc. from Atlanta. She's one of the most incredible singer-songwriters I've ever worked with. Unreal talent, left field thinking. You know, the type of person I want to be working with. Atia, Evan, David Corey, incredible artist from Maryland. I'm sure you've seen him on the X Factor. He had a situation with Coca-Cola. He did the World Cup theme a couple years ago. He just got off an international tour, so he's killing it, man. Rotimi, known as Dre from the show Power. He and I've got a couple records in the stash right now. Another incredibly talented kid. Shout out to Ro. Shout out to Power. Let me see. Yeah, Evan, Atia. Those right now. I mean, along with referencing, I work with the homie Mad Skills. He's been somewhat of a mentor for me over the years. Really helped me grow my sound. So yeah, Skills and obviously a ton of other singer-songwriters. But those are the main ones. In a year, I'm hoping that Student C Productions has been awarded in some kind of way. I don't want to say Grammy. I want to be realistic, but these days, you know, you never know. Something like that could happen. But within a year, I want to definitely start getting good recognition or better recognition for my production, and I hope to see it reach that movie level and eventually win a Grammy. That's the goal. You can follow me on social media at Andrew Hypes, everything, Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, my YouTube, Andrew Hypes, SoundCloud is Student C. But other than that, you can reach me at Andrew Hypes.
And if someone wants beats?
You can email me at arhypes@gmail.com.
I mean, what are we talking about? This is what you do, right? The spotlight on. What we waiting for?
Come on, I'm like the big dude in class with you. A bully in the booth. I go psycho with a mic, triple K with a noose. Wild animals turn loose, straight jackets and padded rooms. Prison y'all with no guards under a full moon. Let me explain, you niggas really ain't fucking with me. Jody's triple threat I key and my soldiers with me. Tons of you thuggin' MCs ain't about that life. You like a barren chick's belly, you ain't earn no stripes. Don't test what I write. My niggas got more straps than dikes. Right hand on the Bible with the left held high. Kill a victim in the ring and I sing at your way. Black ops, trill shit, black lace on my face. Going hard, risk it all to get rich. It's a dog eat dog world and I'm there.
Bitch. Look. Hey yo, yo, hey yo, hey yo. Hey, yo, welcome to the purge. The world's overcrowded. 45 edition, never leaving home without it. My man Spike the Punch, I got the quarter and the rello. And rifle color loud, pack the bud, green and yellow. Wizzy on the track, I'm so sick, but I'm focused. Gripping the pen with the same hand that I roll with. Oh shit, I'm so lit, but I'm kinda cocky. Niggas be lying these days, a bunch of Ryan Lockies. Try to stop me, your flow will get body. But think about it if you're trying to cross the devil inside me. My mind on overdrive, think a day ahead of y'all. Pen game crazy, the ink is the Adderall. Wizzy about to set it off, Henny in my cup again. Whoever Spike the Punch, they have me feeling on my cup again. Catch me in the telly with a couple twins, then the courage then to bring a couple women friends. Young Wizzy, man, I'm all about my dividends. Still stuck in the same place that I'm living in. I'm still learning, and even if I fall, I'ma still throw the alley to my nigga like I'm Cali Urban. Just for my nigga from day one to A1. I got a lot of souls in me like I'm singing song. Keep my circle small, I'm rolling with a tight bunch. Wizzy the name, and I'm sipping on that Spike Punch.
Say what?
Hey, babe.
Yeah.
Can I see your phone?
For what?
What you mean for what? I just want to see your phone.
Why you gotta see my phone? What's wrong with your phone?
Why can't I just see your phone?
You gotta tell me what's wrong with your phone.
Let me just see your
No, why? Goddamn. What you see my phone for?
Can I see your phone?
No.
This is my wa-
No,
You didn't even let me finish. Can I see your Wi-Fi? Can I see your phone for your Wi-Fi?
Oh, shit! Oh, babe! Babe! Hey, come here, baby!
What's wrong?
Call 911! Just call 911!
Why? Give me your phone then. Give me your phone.
Huh?
Nigga, give me your
Where your
phone.
phone at?
Don't fuck. Give me the goddamn phone.
Yeah, fuck it! Here! Fuck it! Shit!
What's your pen?
4793. Oh.
I need a fucking thumbprint. Fuck. Nigga, I need a goddamn retina scan.
How do I say goodbye to what we had? The good time that made us laugh, outweigh them bad.
Can you? Hey, say hey. I said I've been sipping on that Spike Punch, flip it from hip hop to R&B grunge. When I'm sipping on that Spike Punch, feeling like I can do what I want. Shake Double M is what they need. The dopest mixtape out the RIC. Shout out to Ahmed and Sean P. and E-Bax and Bruh Wizzy. They ain't want it, baby. They didn't want it, baby.